MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Rodon starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Garcia is right there, one down. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Mazzara is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Gordon is off at first with 2 away. And he pops it up. Mendick ranging into the outfield. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll take a look at ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Adios, pelota. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Batting fifth.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Royals. Jacob Junis gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Garcia.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2-1's the count.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Yohan Moncada waits on deck. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yohan.
Now batting, Yohan Moncada. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's batting .450. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
No, that's in.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. One out and a runner on second base. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
In now, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. In his career, Encarnacion has accumulated a little over 1,800 hits during his time in a big league uniform. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at one. Encarnacion, 37 years old. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Standing in, Maikel Franco. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. Ryan O'Hearn will be next. The 3-1 pitch.
You got a full count.
And he fouls this one off. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Yeah, what?
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Brett Phillips will bat next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he lays off for ball one. Phillips is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adalberto Mondesi. He flied out leading off the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Encarnacion will put this one away and the side is retired. Royals leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Striding into the box, Jose Abreu. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. And there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2 and 2. Now here it comes. Two out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Settling in now, Alex Gordon reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat.
Alex Gordon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Going back is the center fielder. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Whit Merrifield next to hit.
Second baseman. Whit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mazara's on his horse, but this will land untouched. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2. Two and 2 for count.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Jimenez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Hunter Dozier. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Popped up. Moncada is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 5 and the White Sox 1. Leading off the inning, Danny Mendick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Leury Garcia.
At the plate, Leury Garcia comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Standing in, Yoan Moncada. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's high.
Moncada digs in at 6'2" and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in
batter,
the zone,
number
D-Row.
7.
He's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
0-1. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They're down 5-1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 down.
Now batting, number 66.
So digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Mendick is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Striding in, Brett Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Pitch on the way.
Yeah!
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Two and two.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. He looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Count remains 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Phillips is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in once again, Adalberto Mondesi. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, Alex Gordon.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
With Merrifield next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Nomar Mazara. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Mendick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 5-1. Michael Kopech will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 34.
New inning set to get underway. In is Jorge Soler. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Hunter Dozier will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch, on the ground to third. There's one. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Salvador Perez. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball outside.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're up 5-1. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Yeah.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Merrifield onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. So they're going back. Gone! A solo home run for Yoán Moncada. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2. 7th inning ready to roll. Striding forward now is the DH, Maikel Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is right there, one down.
Now batting, number 66.
Striding in once again, Ryan O'Hearn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pulled toward right center field. Garcia is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
The center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
Digging in now, Brett Phillips. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. From the stretch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he fouls this one off. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They're still out in front, 5-2. Bottom of the inning now. In
Leading
now,
up for
Edwin
the White
Encarnacion.
The first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Now,
The 1-2. Back up the middle. Merrifield brings it in. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
1-0. Wood.
And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is
Now
another
batting,
example of
catcher,
they're really making this
Yasmani.
guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind
Ball.
right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
Hee-haw.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Mendick.
Now at the plate, Danny Mendick. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Scott
attention,
Barlow
please.
takes over pitching
Now
duties,
pitching
looking to
for
get
the
that
Warriors.
final out now here in this
Number
7th inning.
58, Scott Barlow.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a liner. Foul. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail 5-2. Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Mazara's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Royals.
5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler, so far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. KC leads this one 5-2. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's it.
The 1-0.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So standing in, Yoan Moncada. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and the deficit remains 5-2. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Jimenez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Maikel Franco.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Maikel Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
That's the ball.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Anderson picks it up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 66.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Tim Hill enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 54, Tim Hill.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery.
Ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
That missed. That's
Ball
the
2.
2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Full count.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D-Roy, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
Jose Abreu, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah, what?
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Zero balls, one strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
1-1.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
First and second here with nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second base to know he can make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Digging in and looking for more, Nomar Mazara. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there.
Now
Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Adam Engel will come on now and pinch run here.
Adam.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
First and second now, one man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gordon is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Into the box, Danny Mendick. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Royals posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jacob Junis gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tim Hill earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors.